Alright everybody, welcome to our 1,000 subscriber special. I really wasn't sure what to do for this, but I did a poll a few days ago and you guys voted for a DVD collection. So, strap in. There's a lot to go here, so we're just going to get right on into it. Thanks so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'll start off with that. And yeah, let's kick it off. Alright, so I have these somewhat in order by the year of the release, but do not hold me to it because there are going to be some that are just mixed in there. So, West Side Story. Great film. Yeah, awesome. I can't spend a minute on these movies. I'm sorry. I have way too many to do that. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. All-timer right there. That is an all-time horror classic. We've got a 3-pack here of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Ace Ventura When Nature Calls, and the Cable Guy. Cable Guy is probably my favorite out of all three of those. I love that film. We got Monsters, Inc. Another classic one there. That's a movie to get the old tear ducts working. The Green Mile. My favorite movie of all time, Dumb and Dumber. If you didn't know that about me, that is my favorite movie. Then we've got The Lion King. We have Fight Club. We have Kill Bill, Volume 2 and Volume 1. We have Stephen King's It. That's the It miniseries with Tim Curry as Pennywise. We've got, randomly, Friday the 13th Part 2, which, admittedly, is not the best movie, but I don't have the rest of the franchise, okay? We have Candyman, sadly, with the passing of Tony Todd. I need to do a rewatch of Candyman for sure. Gosh, that is... legend. He was a legend. We've got the OG Alien film, Ridley Scott. We've got My Bloody Valentine. If you haven't seen that one's a lot of fun. We've got Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. That is a definite classic. Then we have the Sean Connery 007 collection, this is Volume 1, it's got Dr. No, From Russia With Love, and Goldfinger. Sure, I've got a friend out there that'll appreciate that one. We got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, double feature, so this has Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Those are two legendary films. Excellent films, I should say. We've got Liar Liar, I've got a lot of Jim Carrey. We've got The Wizard of Oz, fitting as Wicked is coming out soon. We've got South Park, A Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, probably one of the greatest musicals of all time. We've got Pinocchio. We have Tarzan. We've got The Fox and the Hound. Somewhere in here, I've got The Fox and the Hound too. We'll get to that later. And we've got Jingle All the Way. Probably... at least my top 3 favorite Christmas movies. I can't help it. Then we have, if I can dig it out of here, we have Hard to Kill with Steven Seagal. Great action movie that I watched when I was like 13. That was like one of the first action movies I remember watching that was like, wow. Like, I'm old enough to watch these now, I guess. Pulp Fiction. Probably the OG action movie and / horror movie that I watched when I was young. Probably way too young to watch it. We've got Predator. Love that movie. One of my all-time favorite movies. Another all-time favorite here. We got a few all-time favorites here coming up. We've got the double feature of The Mask, which is an awesome movie, and The Son of the Mask, which is not the word I just said. Fucking dog shit movie. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, though? All-time favorite right there. Love that movie. We've got Kindergarten Cop. one of Arnold's less bloody entries to his career. We've got randomly Ghostbusters 2. I don't know where the first one is. I couldn't find it when I was rounding up DVDs for this video. We've got Spaceballs. We've got a sequel coming out to this one, so I'm looking forward to that. And we've got Eraser. You're going to see a lot of Arnold movies in this video. Alright. So that is the first pile done. I need to move that. Okay, so this is definitely going to be very unorganized. Here's Fox and the Hound 2. I've got the newer films on the top of the stacks instead of... I should have done it down bottom. Ah, fuck. Alright, we've got Iron Man, Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. Don't ask me where the other OG Star Wars movies are. We've got Cars. We've got Scooby-Doo, another all-time favorite of mine, along with Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Those are two banger movies right there. Oh wow, I'm just noticing out of the corner of my eye here. This must have been from where I covered it on Media Dumpster, I don't know, what, a month ago? Muppets Wizard of Oz. Along with Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz. That's a bit newer. We've got... Okay, here's how I can do it. Okay, we got... It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas movie, which is absurd. Muppet Treasure Island, probably... It's definitely top 5. Probably top 5 for me. We've got Snow Buddies. Now we're getting into those, like, niche ones that I got when I was real young. Snow Dogs, like... I probably have not seen that since I was like 6. We've got Christmas with the Cranks, which could potentially be covered on Media Dumpster. I don't know. We will see. The Little Rascals, where the front of the DVD case is screwed up. We've got Date Night. We have Evan Almighty. Little Steve Carell double feature for you there. We've got Chicken Little, which is terrible, and I can't wait to do a Media Dumpster on it. Maybe next year. I'm thinking about it. We've also got Flushed Away, which will never get a Media Dumpster from me. That movie is perfection. We've got Kick-Ass. I still need to watch Kick-Ass 2. We've got the OG Ron Perlman Hellboy. That second stack is worrying me. Let's see what else we've got here. Whoa. I've got some television mixed in here as well, which is concerning. We've got Jumanji. We have a 4-movie pack, which includes Big Fat Liar, Johnny English, Thunderbirds, and The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, which I've seen 2 out of 4 of those movies. Big Fat Liar is awesome. I've got, like, just some Looney Tunes cartoons here, and the Richie Rich Scooby-Doo show, which I forgot that was a thing. Let me know if you knew that was a thing. We've got Pauly Shore in Son-in-Law. We've got Rudolph. Alright, I had to change the camera position. We've got the Rugrats movie. We've got a Tom and Jerry 3-pack, which includes Tom and Jerry the movie, Tom and Jerry Blast Off to Mars, and Tom and Jerry the Fast and the Furry. And we've got Tom and Jerry A Nutcracker Tale. I'm glad they finally gave that a DVD release, because I used to watch this all the time when I was younger, and I just might watch it again this year. Now we've got a load of Scooby-Doo. Real quick, we got Mad. That's season 1, part 2. I don't know where I have part 1 at. You remember Mad? It was a great show. We've got Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. Scooby-Doo... Oh, okay, this is from What's New Scooby-Doo. Ghost on the Go. This is like a globe-trotting one. It's like 4 episodes of them being in different countries. We got Scooby-Doo Meets Batman, which I just recently... I'll get to it in a second. Scooby-Doo Winter Wonder Dog, which I played to death on a DVD player when I was younger. It's probably all scratched to hell. Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. Aloha Scooby-Doo. And we've just randomly got Scooby-Doo and the Ghosts, which has some episodes from... No, we've got 1 episode from the OG series and 2 from What's New Scooby-Doo. And then, most recently in my Scooby-Doo collection, I got this at the dollar store. This is 5 Scooby-Doo movies. So it's got, what does it have? It has Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness, Scooby-Doo and Kiss, Rock and Roll Mystery, Scooby-Doo and WWE, Curse of the Speed Demon, Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold, which I'm looking forward to watching. And then Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost. All 5 of those I had not seen. So, I'm glad to have them in my collection now. Okay, give me a second while I get this next stack ready. We have Orphan. Great movie. We've got a double feature of Halloween and Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie ones, which... I don't know. Zombieland, great film. X-Men First Class. We have A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger, which I still need to watch. That's kind of a newer addition to the collection. We've got the Grown Ups double feature. We've got Barnyard, classic movie from my childhood. Love it. We've got Yes Man, that's another Jim Carrey for you, for those who are counting. And then we've got a movie that I watched for the first time this year, actually, Mean Girls. Very funny. We've got The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, which I still need to watch, because I want to watch all the Wes Anderson movies I can. We have 2 Lego DC Comics superhero movies. We have Justice League versus Bizarro League, and we have Batman the movie, DC Superheroes Unite, which, fun fact, is pretty much Lego Batman 2, the video game, but it's a movie. It's a lot of cutscenes from that game mixed in with new animation, but I still like it. We got the Muppets, obviously that's the newer iteration of the Muppets they did that 10 years ago. Fantastic Mr. Fox, that's an all-timer, all-time favorite. We've got James and the Giant Peach, which is not an all-time favorite. We've got Hoodwinked and Shrek 2. Why Shrek 2 and not all the other Shreks? We will get there. We will get there. Now we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Where's Prisoner of Azkaban? Where's Sorcerer's Stone? Where are the rest of them? I don't have them. I need to get them, but I don't own... Come on, camera. Come on, work with me here. I don't have them all. Sorry. I'm working on getting the whole collection. I want it. We've got all 3... Well, no, I say all 3, but we've got, like, the 3, like, OG Pirates of the Caribbean movies. We've got Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, and On Stranger Tides. We've got Django Unchained, Quentin Tarantino, great film. We've got Shutter Island, which I have not watched. We have Spectre, good old Daniel Craig. We have Interstellar, for all my fellow film nerds out there. We got Jurassic World. We have Monsters University. We have Madagascar 3. I don't have the other 2. We have American Hustle, which is a recent one that I got at a yard sale. I have not watched it yet. Then we have a 3-pack here, which has Sicario, Wind River, and Hell or High Water. I've watched Wind River. I haven't seen Sicario, Hell or High Water yet, but I watched Wind River. That was a great film. Jeremy Renner, Elizabeth Olsen. We've got You're Next, awesome horror film there. We have Batman Begins, as well as The Dark Knight Rises. Don't yell at me that I don't have The Dark Knight. Just wait. Man of Steel. Okay, we have John Wick. Recently had its 10-year anniversary. Maggie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Abigail Breslin. We've got the Jungle Book remake. We have Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters. Paranorman. Nice spooky movie. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. How to Train Your Dragon 2. I need to get the collection of those movies. Toy Story 3. We have Wreck-It Ralph. You'll notice that I have a lot of sequels, but I don't have, like, the predecessor or the one that comes after. I'm weird like that. We got the Lego Movie. My gosh, that takes me back. Torturing My Parents with Everything Is Awesome. Those were the days. Big Hero 6. We got Penguins of Madagascar. Haven't seen that one in a long time. Expendables 3. Dumb and Dumber 2, which I might be covering next year on Media Dumpster. Even though I love that movie, I just want to have fun going through it. We've got Frozen. I know y'all have never seen that movie before. We've got The Witch. First film from Robert Eggers, director of The Lighthouse, The Northman, and this year's Nosferatu. Captain America, The First Avenger, as well as the first Avengers movie. Awesome classic films there. Alright, we have Descendants. We've got Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, which I almost put on the poll for Christmas movies this year to do for Media Dumpster. We have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which I like. Goosebumps, which I also liked. That was pretty fun. We've got Star Wars The Force Awakens, which many people would regard as the last good Star Wars movie. We've got The Wolf of Wall Street, Ant-Man, and Captain America Civil War. Okay, now should be where we start to get a little bit more organized. Alright, we have John Wick Chapter 2, Get Out, Mad Max Fury Road, which I just watched for the first time this year. Loved it. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. There's a third one coming out now for 2027. Thor Ragnarok, as well as It, the first film. We've got Guardians Volume 2. We've got everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi, which I actually like. I can see myself losing my 1,000 subscribers now. We've got Spider-Man Homecoming. And then we've got Solo, A Star Wars Story. We've got Aquaman, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Deadpool 2, Bohemian Rhapsody, A Star is Born, which is the much better movie of Joker Folie à Deux. We've got both Fantastic Beasts, where you can find them in Crimes of Grindelwald. I didn't get the most recent one. I don't know. I don't even care for the Fantastic Beasts movies. I really don't. Sorry, they're not for me. Hotel Transylvania 3. I could have sworn I had 2 somewhere, but I have no clue where it is. And 1. I thought I had 1 somewhere. I have no clue, to be quite honest. Ready Player One, Hellfest, Halloween 2018, and Avengers Infinity War. Okay, that brings us to let's take a break. Let's take a break from all that, and let's get into. How about we get into some TV here? We have just randomly Friends, the complete 2nd season. We've got Friends, the one with all the holiday episodes. This is all the holiday episodes. We have the entire series. My dad got this. Gilligan's Island, but I enjoy it. We have the complete 9th season of South Park, randomly. We have Season 2, Volume 1 of Duck Dynasty. Do you remember that? Whew. We've got 6 episodes of Gravity Falls. I really want to get the collection of that. We've got 8 SpongeBob episodes. We've got 8 more SpongeBob episodes. We've got Adventure Time. This is like 16 episodes of that. We've got lots of regular show here. We've got the Party Pack for regular show. It's got 16 episodes on that. We've got the Mordecai Pack, which has also 16 on this. We have regular show seasons 1, 2, and 3. Great show. One of my all-time favorite shows right there. We've got 4 kid favorites. This is Hall of Fame Collection Volume 3. We've got, well, how many episodes does this give you? It's like, okay, so we have 5 episodes of Dexter's Laboratory. We have 7 episodes of Codename Kids Next Door. We have 8 episodes of Billy and Mandy and 7 episodes of Ed, Edd n Eddy. So, for people that like those shows, you might want to get that. Then we've got seasons 4 and 5 of Rick and Morty. I'm still trying to get the first 3 seasons. Season 6, honestly, I don't know if I've seen any, like, I've seen maybe 2 or 3 episodes of it. We've got the 4 Batman movies. These are the 2 Michael Keaton ones, and the Val Kilmer one, and the George Clooney one. We've got the 4 film Matrix collection. We've got the 5 movie collection of Home Alone. If you're a Media Dumpster, a long-time watcher of Media Dumpster, you'll recognize that. We've got the 2 SpongeBob movies. Of course, there's more than that now, but I would never get Sponge on the Run, or if they ever released it, I would never get the Sandy Cheeks movie. We've got the 3 Despicable Me movies, which, yes, I fell for the trap. I thought they were done. I got the 3 movie collection. And they made a 4th one. Of course. We've got the 4 Shrek movie collection, which, once again, I thought they were done with 4, but they're making Shrek 5. Which I'm not complaining about, though. Then we've got some Tom Cruise action here. We've got the 6 Mission Impossible movie collection. Yes, I know, I should have waited till they were done. But then we've got Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, which I can't even say, well, at least I got all the Top Guns. It's like, no, they're making a 3rd Top Gun. We've got the 8 film collection of Nightmare on Elm Street. We have the 7 movie collection of Chucky. Hopefully we get that 8th movie sometime within the next few years. We have the 6 Alien film collection. Obviously, couldn't wait. That one was out a long time before Romulus, okay? Can't help it. We've got the 3 X-Men movie collection. This has X-Men, United, and then X-Men The Last Stand, which I still need to watch those movies. Then here we go. We've got the Dark Knight trilogy, Christopher Nolan movies. We got Batman Begins, obviously, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. There you go. We've got Captain America, all 3 Captain America movies, the first Avenger. We've got The Winter Soldier and Civil War on Blu-ray. We've got Ted and Ted 2. Love those movies. Good fun. Then we've got the 4 movie collection of the Hunger Games films that I just recently watched last year and really got into them. This one came with a pendant even. So that was cool. Alright, that's it for the collections, I believe. So let's get into these Blu-rays here. So we've got we've got a Goofy movie. All-time favorite there. And we've got the Extremely Goofy movie. Both of those mean a lot to me. We've got Sleepaway Camp. Great slasher. We've got Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. We have Empire Strikes Back. We've got Top Gun on Blu-ray. We've got the... oh, wait, here we go. We've got the Rambo collection. Apparently we weren't done with collections. We got the Rambo collection that's got, well, it's got all 4 except for it doesn't have Last Blood, which is okay. Then we've got Toy Story, the OG Toy Story, on Blu-ray as well. Over the Hedge, we have the B-Movie. Yeah, like jazz? We've got Flushed Away on Blu-ray as well. We've got Saw. We have Coraline. We have Zootopia. Then we've got Spider-Man Homecoming, A Quiet Place. Got The Hateful Eight, Suicide Squad, Greatest Showman. We have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Black Panther, Hereditary, the remake of Carrie. We've got Hello Again, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Jeff Dunham, Unhinged in Hollywood, which is a random one to have. Batman vs. Superman, this is the Ultimate Edition, so you know it's extra ultimate. The Belko Experiment. We've got The Revenant. SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water, it's that second SpongeBob movie from the collection. The Hitman's Bodyguard, and Happy Death Day, the first one. We got Fantastic Mr. Fox, Criterion Collection, and we have, from Netflix, we have Marriage Story. Great film. We've got WandaVision, that's the only Disney Plus Marvel show, Steelbook, that I currently have. They're like near $40 each, so... but we've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, let me show you the artwork on the back of these. There's the back of the WandaVision one. We've got John Carpenter's The Thing, probably one of the greatest horror movies ever made. Really cool artwork there on the front. We've got we've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Classic comedy. We've got the 20th anniversary edition of Shrek. I have Shrek on like 3 different forms of media. I've also got him on a VHS. No, 4, because I've got him digitally as well. I own the film digitally. Shaun of the Dead, one of my all-time favorite movies right there. Love it. Love it. We've got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Awesome artwork there. Then we've got Terrifier 2. Had to pick this one up from my boy, Art the Clown. We've got Z Nation. All 5 seasons of Z Nation. Season 5, Season 4. And I had to get these, if you'll notice, I had to get these from Canada on Amazon, because they didn't release the last 2 seasons in the U.S., which was strange. Season 3 there. I don't know, there was a lot of love for that show from the fans, but not so much from others. Z Nation Season 2. And then Season 1, and I'm still waiting, man. I'm still waiting for some news. Are we getting another season, or what? I want another season. Alrighty. Then we have Season 1 of Wednesday. Y'all know I love me some Jenna Ortega. We've got Season 1 of Stranger Things in this nice, cool VHS-looking box set. We've got the first season of... I don't know why they didn't release Season 2 on DVD. If you're watching this and you have some control over that, change it. This is Season 1 of Kevin Can Fuck Himself. Just such a good show. I want to do a video on it, doing like a retrospective, like a breakdown one day. We'll see. Here's a series that I'm trying to track down the last season and the first season of. We've got one of my all-time favorite series, Preacher. This is Season 3 and Season 2. We have Season 1 of Better Call Saul, which I have not seen any of. Still haven't seen any of Breaking Bad either. Yeah, I know. We've got seasons 1 and 2 of Chucky, which just recently got canceled, so I guess I better hurry up and get season 3, even though I didn't really think that much of it. And we've got some HBO stuff here. We've got Peacemaker season 1. So much fun watching that show. I can't wait for season 2. We've got another show that I have fun with. Season 1, The White Lotus. I need to get season 2. That show is just so good. The casting is just perfect. Then we've got the first season of The Last of Us. Of course, I can't contain my excitement for season 2. As long as they don't go golfing. Then we've got, before we get into probably what everyone's thinking of when they think of me having television shows on DVD, we're going with Fear the Walking Dead. All 8 seasons. I've got all 8 seasons here. We've got Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and I'm going to pretend all the other ones don't exist. No. There's some good stuff in here. We've got Season 4, which I do, for the most part, really like. Season 5, which I've come around to it, okay? Compared to some of the later seasons. We have my favorite season, Season 6 of the show. Love it. And then these 2 pieces of shit. We've got Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 and 8, which, yeah. Complete disasters. Then we've got the Blu-ray for The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 1. I don't have Season 2 yet because I just didn't care enough to buy it. Then we've got probably the worst show that they have of The Walking Dead, Tales of the Walking Dead, but really, it's just because it's an anthology series, you can't really connect to the characters that easily every episode. I don't know. Then we've got the new era of Walking Dead spin-offs, which has been flawless. We have The Walking Dead Dead City Season 1. I can't wait for Season 2. It's coming early next year. We've got The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 1 on normal DVD, and we have, this is that Steelbook I was talking about, we have the Steelbook Blu-ray, which is awesome. We've got, of course, Daryl on the front there. We've got his wings on the back. It says, "Hope is not lost." Nice. And of course we have this year's entry. We have The Walking Dead The Ones Who Live Season 1. Which, emphasis on the Season 1 there. I want another season. So we can see more of Rick and Michonne. Alright, moving on to The Walking Dead. We have the first season. Now I have the second season, but it's currently upstairs in my room. Well, it's in my house, in my room, in the display, but I have Season 2. We have the third season there. We've got this awesome Walmart, I think this was Walmart exclusive, thing. So this opens up, we actually got a prop of the West Georgia Correctional Facility key, which is, if you're not familiar, it's the prison that they stayed at in the show. If I can get this out of here, that would be amazing. We've got Season 4 here, and this really badass artwork by Alex Ross. Yeah. Alex Ross. Which I was glad to get this. I love Season 4. Then we have Season 5 on Blu-ray as well as DVD. Because I love Season 5. That's one of my it's probably like top 3 favorite seasons for me. We've got The Walking Dead Season 6. Obviously, these DVDs have seen a lot of wear and tear. We've got The Walking Dead Season 7. Arguably the worst season, but I still love it. The complete 8th season of the show. We have the 9th season on Blu-ray. Had to do it for Rick's last episode. We've got the complete 10th season with all the fans that were included as walkers in the background. Pretty badass. Then we've got, of course, the final season, which just love it. Great conclusion, guys. If you've seen my reaction to the finale, you'll know. 4K of Saw. the unrated version, and the 4K of Jaws. Love those two movies. Okay, we're finally getting into the DVDs that I for sure have all got in the order of their not like release date, but release year anyway. All right, we've got Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Great one to start with. We've got Hellboy, another solid one to follow that up with. We've got Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. We've got Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Good Boys. Brightburn. 2019 is when I really got into buying Blu-rays. We've got Jumanji: The Next Level. Don't be surprised if we're here for a minute in the 2019 section. Happy Death Day to You. Crawl. Spider-Man: Far From Home. Rambo: Last Blood, and Terminator: Dark Fate. Two movies that get a lot of shit, and yeah, they should get a lot of shit, but I kind of love them. Doctor Sleep. Alrighty, great film. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It Chapter 2. Us. Another one of Jordan Peele's epic films. We've got the 4K for Zombieland Double Tap, which what happened there, they didn't have the Blu-ray or the DVD. I was just like, I want to watch this again, so I just bought it. Then we've got three all-timers for me. Like, these are three movies that are, like, in my top 15, top 20 favorite movies ever. We have, because 2019 was a great year. We've got The Lighthouse, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Joker. Toy Story 4, Knives Out, looking forward to the third film of that franchise. Parasite, won Best Picture. John Wick Chapter 3, probably my second favorite A24 film after The Lighthouse, Uncut Gems. Jojo Rabbit, excellent movie. If you have not seen that one, watch it. Rocket Man, great biopic. I think that's the one that got me really into biopics. Then we've got Child's Play, the shitty Chucky reboot. We've got A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers. We've got The Art of Racing in the Rain. Just pretty much, it's got a dog in it. It's gonna be sad. We've got Captain Marvel, a lot of people's favorite Marvel movie. Cold Pursuit, one of the many Liam Neeson films recently. The Predator, The Dead Don't Die. This movie's getting a sequel soon. Ready or not, I'm ready for it. That's for sure. We have to close out. Yes, closing out 2019. We have Shazam, Midsummer, and Avengers Endgame. We've got Bill and Ted Face the Music. We've got Promising Young Woman, Mulan, the Impractical Jokers movie, which I actually own on Blu-ray too. We'll get to that in a second. We've got The Postcard Killings with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Only reason I bought it. The Way Back, Ben Affleck. Scoob, which was my favorite movie of that year until I realized it was just really not good. The New Mutants, which was never a good movie. Birds of Prey. The Invisible Man, which the director of The Invisible Man is now doing that Wolfman movie for next year. We've got Soul. The last movie I saw before theaters got shut down, Bloodshot. Hell of a movie to end on. Wonder Woman 1984. Bad Boys for Life. There's the Impractical Jokers movie Blu-ray. And, of course, Tenet, which honestly, sure, it takes you 2 or 3 watches before you really understand what the hell is truly going on. But outside of that, the movie's awesome. Oh, we're definitely getting down to the wire here. We have the 4K Ultra HD for Quiet Place Part 2. We've got the 4K Ultra HD for Spider-Man No Way Home. We have the Tom and Jerry movie. That's a hell of a transition. Here we go. Here's one I covered on Media Dumpster this year. Old. Just such an entertaining movie. It's so bad, but so entertaining. In the Heights. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Halloween Kills, which I also did a Media Dumpster on recently. King Richard, which won Will Smith the Oscar after hitting Chris Rock in the face. Eternals. We've got some Blu-rays here for 2021. We have Cruella. We've got some Blu-rays for 2021 here. We've got Cruella. We have Godzilla vs. Kong. Encanto. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Candyman, once again, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Spiral from the Book of Saw. Nobody. The Snyder Cut of Justice League. And the Suicide Squad. And we've got a few more here. We have Last Night in Soho. Black Widow. Dune, Part 1. Then we've got The French Dispatch, another Wes Anderson film, and Free Guy and No Time to Die. We're going to start off with one of my all-time favorite movies of recent years, The Menu. Just such a good movie. So much fun. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Everything Everywhere All at Once, which won Best Picture that year. We have 2 great bangers here. We've got Morbius and Jurassic World Dominion, which you can watch my Media Dumpster on that one that I did this year. We've got Elvis, as well as Prey. Can't believe we're getting more Predator movies. I can't wait. We've got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. We've got Dog, starring Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum, who's gonna make a name for himself here. Scream. The Banshees of Inisherin, which, look, Everything Everywhere All at Once is a great movie, but Banshees of Inisherin winning, I would have lost my shit. I would have loved that. Bullet Train and Nope. Starting off with this pile of shit, Halloween Ends. And then following it up with probably the best movie, one of the best animated movies of recent years, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. We've got Lightyear and the Bob's Burgers movie, which, I don't know. They made that movie into a musical, but I just wasn't vibing with it, man. That movie was the Joker Folie à Deux for me. Like, it was like, why turn it into a musical? Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, starring the legend Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage. Ambulance, a nice little bit of Michael Bay in there. The Black Phone, I'm looking forward to the sequel, because I like Ethan Hawke. And we've got Pearl and X. We'll get to Maxine later. Kicking it off with The Holdovers. Great movie. Especially now around the holidays. You guys gotta watch it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And Poor Things. Such a wacky movie. That's one word for it anyway. Then we've got Wonka. which was one of my favorite movies of that year. Blue Beetle. You can see my media dumpster on actually 2 of these movies right here. Megan and Anyone But You. We have Beau is Afraid, which I am afraid to do a media dumpster on that movie because it was so divisive, but it's like 3 hours. And I hate doing movies for media dumpster that are like 2.5 hours or like above 2 hours, so I don't know if you'll ever see that one. We've got Cocaine Bear, and we've got another Wes Anderson treat, Asteroid City. We have A Man Called Otto. The movie that kicked us off for Media Dumpster this year, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. If you haven't seen that episode, that's a really good one. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Scream 6. 2 more. Here's 2 more movies you can see Media Dumpsters from this year. We've got Five Nights at Freddy's as well as Barbie, which the Barbie episode I'm really proud of. That was fun. We've got Fool's Paradise, guilty pleasure movie for me. The Super Mario Brothers movie, and right now you can vote on this movie to be featured in a Media Dumpster episode this year for Christmas, around Christmas time. It's A Wonderful Life. If you haven't seen this before, basically It's a Wonderful Life, but it's got a horror skin on it. It's got Justin Long. He's great. It's got Joel McHale in it as well. He's great. The kills are fun, and I have fun with it, but obviously there's some issues, so I'll get into that if we do an episode on it. So if you want to see it, go vote on it. We've got Thanksgiving, great movie to watch around this time of year. We have the 4K Ultra HD of Oppenheimer. Love that. That movie is brilliant. We have Evil Dead Rise. We've got The Last Voyage of the Demeter. John Wick Chapter 4, which I did some maneuvering since I last ranked all those movies for 2023, and John Wick Chapter 4 is like number 2, I think. We've got Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I enjoyed. Looking forward to the one they're doing, the prequel they're doing for Haymitch. We've got Talk to Me. Lots of A24 movies I know I've got. The Marsh King's Daughter with Daisy Ridley. I really only got it because I like Daisy Ridley. It's also got Ben Mendelsohn in it. I like him. And I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Here we go. We've got The Iron Claw, which I didn't get to talk about because I hadn't seen it yet when I did my ranking. But this movie, whew, definitely top 5 movies of last year. Go watch it. Then you've got Saw X. Great entry to the franchise. Drive Away Dolls, which, having rewatched it now, I can't believe for a second I gave it a 7 out of 10 in that movie review. What was I smoking? We've got Abigail. Awesome film. And A Violent Nature. So much fun with that movie. I know a lot of people, I don't know, it's divisive. We've got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, which, I mean, I'll lock it in here. It's definitely going to have a media dumpster next year. I will do it. I'll do it next year. We've got Twisters, which I love. It's so much fun. Deadpool Wolverine. Gotta love that one. Come on now. We've got Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Another fun time at the movies there. Lisa Frankenstein, which I still regret not being able to get that movie reaction up because that was a fun movie to watch. We've got The Fall Guy. I love this movie. That's like an all-time favorite. We've got Civil War. Awesome A24 film. Arthur the King. I love my dog movies. We've got Immaculate, starring my girl Sydney Sweeney. So y'all know I liked that. Right. And then we've got a final 3 here. We've got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. There. Sorry, there's a magazine to cap off the X trilogy there. And finally, we have the 4K Ultra HD Dune Part 2. And that is it. That is it. Feel free to, if you were counting all these movies as I'm naming them off, good job, because I would have never been able to do that. But yeah, that's it. That is all the DVD, that is all the physical media I have right there. And it took me an hour to get through it. But, yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for 1,000 subscribers once again. I hope this wasn't too boring. I don't know. I have a feeling like some people are like, why would I want to sit here and watch and name off all these movies? But I comment a little bit on them here and there, but I had fun. So, I gotta carry all of these back up to my room. It was a lot of hard work getting them up here, but, you know, this is a 1,000 subscriber special. It's not supposed to be easy, so obviously not feeling the greatest, but I'm recovering. Until the next video, take care, guys. Let me know what your favorite thing in my collection here was. Take care, and goodbye.